Hey guys, how are you? So, with the full moon in Taurus, what is going on, right? Yesterday it was very challenging to be able to. We were having a lot of physical symptoms, especially with the crown chakra, right? And what you needed to do was really pay attention to your body, right? And it was a time of just getting yourself energized and letting these downloads come in, right? When you're trying to push and push and push, say to make a video, you're trying to push to take action in something, and you're not really listening to your body. It's there and it's so prominent, and it's like, hey, you need to. And until then, that you had listened and said, okay, you know what, just it will be here. And I think that's one of the things that we had to really let go of taking action at this moment and really get those downloads that are coming in, because this this full moon in Taurus is really strong, right? And it is guiding us to where we need to be. And we saw different aspects of us as like, yes, if you didn't think that you were putting boundaries or your walls, let me put that. If you didn't think you were putting your walls and you were blocking, you are literally getting that deed that yes, you were. You were really blocking. And it could be because it was something that really hurt you, and it's difficult to, it's challenging to want to face that, right? It's better to just ignore the whole thing. And one of the things that were coming up is like, am I happy? Do I need to be happy with love, right? So coming into the conclusion that yes, I mean, what we are doing at this point is really being okay to calling in our soulmate, right? And if it didn't work with this other person, then let it be. It was like, let it be. It was what it was. And what we are seeing is, because not only are we connected sometimes, right, the physical aspect, but when you have such a strong connection, the energy is still connected, right? We don't understand it, the higher realms, it's the mystery of the universe, right? But our energies, even though yes, you put boundaries, you put walls, and at one point you just didn't want nothing to do with that person, right? But the universe will bring this up and giving you that, okay, maybe I need to bring down those walls, right? And really face what is really upsetting, what was sad, what you thought it was. And yes, it's difficult to look at that, right? It's difficult to see that when you're purifying yourself. It's like, because that when it's difficult for you to do this, to purify yourself, and you see that there is still some kind of energy that is there, right? That's my son. But I think you were just tired. You're tired of holding this energetic barrier with this person, and it is kind of like it's time for us to say our piece, for us to let it be, right? And how do we go about that, right? And it's really accepting that, what there's no longer, and accepting that it was a connection, it was a strong connection, but without any action. And I think that's what we are moving to, is without taking action to see the greatness of this connection, then by all means there's nothing that you can really do, right? And just being able to open up to your soulmate, right, is one of the things that you can do, right? And I think that for most of the Divine Feminines, we're ready, right, to be open to soulmates coming in, right? Because it's like, it's just this, you are calling in what you want out of a relationship, how it's supposed to be, how you would want it to be, right? And it's not that you are just putting your ducks and you're just focusing on this soulmate that is coming in. No, you're open to that now. Before you weren't, now you are. But while you starting to open up to this, soulmate, you are also engaging in so many other things, right? In your career, in your reality. What is it that you're more into? Like, this is what I want. This is what's gonna make me happy, because it's all about the feeling of things, and it's no longer, because now it's like, if it doesn't feel good, if the energy doesn't feel good, then we don't even try to engage with that. We don't have to. We move along, right? We do what we gotta do, and we move along, right? And this is what it is bringing us. It's bringing us more into alignment with the universe, with the cosmos, with your truly desired, with your mission, with your outcome, with your fulfillment. So that is what is coming up for us, right? And the dark side of the things is that a lot of people are going to be seeing things, in their life, especially in the material world, to be shaken, right? And one of the, you would have to really see, and you are going to be tested on what matters to you the most, and that's going to be the test that you are going to be seeing around you. So as a collective, and it can be extremely difficult to watch, but remember, this is something that is change, right? And a lot of us it's challenging to adapt to these changes. But look at this, it's 2020. That's all you can do is just change. This whole year has been about change in general. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me see. Let me pull a card. You know that you have done a lot of things. You know that you worked your butt off. You know that you have accomplished so many things, that where you were, it no longer is that. It's no longer you, right? And with you knowing, with the knowing that you have accomplished so many things, you are ready to open up to a relationship that is a connection, that it really brings out that smile, that brings out that alignment with you. You know, you share, discussions, you share, it's just things that will align with you. And you're going forward. That's your main thing. You are moving forward with connections that, are worthwhile. That you are not going to be entertaining them, right? And that's what the test is all about. You are no longer entertaining any type of connection that is not worthwhile to you, right? So until next time, you guys, much love. Enjoy Halloween.